Yeah, just balance your fuel with purple lenses, Jennings. I think that's still you can't ignore it. Is I guess is what I'm trying to say. Gosh, that's so loud. Oh no. Is he gonna flunk me? Come on. This professor is super strict, which is why this class is only half full. If he remembers you, you're probably screwed. Darn it. I wouldn't have taken this course if the other courses weren't all full. Oh, but why did you still take this course if you knew it's so painful? Yeah, I would have just dropped out. Dropped out in the first week. I will take a W for withdraw. I will have withdrawn from the course. I'm here to retake it. I failed last year. If I fail again, I'll have to delay my graduation. Oh, that's a bummer. Gotta plan ahead. Can I still drop this class now? Oh, no. Nope. It's already the 8th week. Well, I gotta meet my friend for lunch. See ya. GLHF. All the other students left too. I was the only one in the enormous classroom. Never mind. The dust in the air, the messy writing on the blackboard, and the garbage on the floor, everything in sight was obnoxious. The glare of the sun slanted through the window, dancing on the desk and forming into a hideous smile. I felt, I think, sick? My name is John Doe, a plain name in this country. Shazgods, how's it going? For my 20 years of life, every day was bland copy and paste of the previous one. Damn, what was I doing in my 20s? What was I doing at the age of 20? The year would have been 2009? So at the beginning of the year would have been the second half of my sophomore year, and then the end of 2009 I would have been a junior in college. In average high school, average grades, and average college, didn't even like my major. Nothing worth waiting for in line for in the cafeteria. This is a bummer intro. An average boy with an uneventful life. This is my entire story. This sounds like the beginning of Final Fantasy X. This is my story. Sven having a Fendo. You re-rolled like 50 times, didn't get good any good S ranks. You know, the time it took you to re-roll 50 times, you probably could have picked one of your better maybe one of the accounts where you had like 1 out of 2 that was okay, and you could have already progressed with that. I think that's probably my next course of action for you, Shazgods, is like you either keep re-rolling or you pick one of the better starting accounts. That like if you got Lightning Empress on K or KMB on one of those accounts, like I probably would just pick one of those and start with that one. Oof. Oof. I seen this screenshot before. I seen this one before. My roommate was playing a video game and didn't even cast a glance. His computer screen suggested he was in a fierce battle, alright? The roommate's a freaking pro gamer, okay? 300 APM, TVZ. It's the ultra late game. He's got 5 prongs of multitasking, dropships everywhere, battle cruisers, and trying to dodge Broodlord Infester, trying to dodge fungals, and marine splitting against a bajillion banelings, okay? That's his roommate right now. Reroll more. Yeah, exactly. So, Shaz Gods, you either commit to continuing to reroll, or you just pick one of the better accounts that you re-rolled already and just stick with it. 1,000 APM. I seen Zerg players hit up to 900. I don't know about 1,000. Is this World of Warcraft thing? No, we were talking about StarCraft. Marine King Prime. Isn't he still playing? No, Maru, his heir. Marine Prince Prime. Maru. Basically, re-rolling, Taco, is like you restart the account and try to roll for a better starting point. But at a certain point, like the time you spend re-rolling, you could have just already gone ahead and progressed the account. I don't have a shift today. I put down a paper bag. The food in the bag had already gone cold. Oh no. I waited in line in the cafeteria for ages, and when it was finally my turn, the food I wanted just sold out. So I went outside the campus and tried to have a nice meal. But every restaurant was filled. Pre-COVID times. So I got some takeout, but it's already cold. Yeah, that's a bummer. His eyes never left the screen. Not even gonna pretend that he cared. I already got used to this. The people here only cared about themselves, including me. I picked up my phone, right? I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I just kept tapping the screen. Due to the unexplained disaster, the qualifiers which were scheduled to start today will be postponed. Turned off the live news fretfully and tossed my phone aside. Oh, COVID's happening. Unexplained disaster again? Oh, I guess Honkai is happening. How many unexplained disasters have happened this year? Senzo, Far East, and that something island? Coral Island. Coral Island. Coral Island? Oh yeah, every time something weird happened, they just announce it as an unexplained disaster, but they never follow it up. What's wrong with this world? No idea. Itching to get home so you can play more Final Fantasy X. Jennings is getting ready to blitzball. He says Final Fantasy X, but I know. He's ready to unleash some Jackshot 2 on some unsuspecting NPC team as he dominates the league. Phoenix Lightning Empress and HOV? Well, you should have HOV for free from the logins on all those accounts, right, Shazgod? But Phoenix and Lightning Empress is a good starting one, because the only thing you really need to do is get Night Moonbeam from Land of Wishes 1, and then you can skip Land of Wishes 2. You don't have to farm the willpower for Lightning Empress. Eh, what do I care? Those places are far away from us anyways. I read online that some unexplained disasters occurred in Eastern Europe more than 10 years ago. That time, tens of millions of people died worldwide, but the info was suppressed. Tens of millions? Jeez, we're probably next then. Carelessly echoed my words without turning to look at me. Probably, but there's nothing we can do about it. Need to reroll more. Wait, so Shazgods, were you trying to get HT as well? Like, were you trying to go for like HR, HT, or something like that? Welcome back, Gijo. Skill Op gifted subs. I don't know if you saw it, but you were one of the ones that earned a sub from Skill Op's gift. Yeah, I remember my original PS2 playthrough. I let Dato go free agent, and some other team picked him up, and then he became like a total beast. For ordinary people like us, our lives ending will mean nothing more than a death toll rise. Whoa, what did I just say? That was pretty badass, haha. Maybe the world is doomed the next minute and we'll all be dead. Fine by me, but at least let me finish this round first, haha. Dot dot dot. Our short conversation ended, we went back into our own bubbles. The crows outside the window was noisy as always. Sunlight was blinding as always, and the clock on the wall. The clock on the wall ticked time away as always. When I realized it, I was playing on my phone again. Was he playing Honkai on his phone? This streamer told you to re-roll until you got HOR. Oh no, which streamer told you that, Shazgods? HOR is like super handy to get, but like I wouldn't think about all the time you could have actually spent playing the game instead of re-rolling, Shazgods. Because the Phoenix and Lightning Empress account, you have infrastructure on that account. They were playing GGZ, yes, degenerate hours. That makes a lot of sense. Oh boy, Jennings is about to do the thing. He's about to do the 200 dodge challenge. I think one time I tried to do that challenge, I got to like 180 and then I screwed up and I was like, yep, I'm not doing it. Yeah, you're gonna get most of the suits anyways. HT is the best starting point for sure. But, you know, you can... That re-rolling is a little bit more involved, right? Because you have to gamble the 50-50 on the starter banner. And a lot of guides still consider the starter banner kind of a trap because it's like, well, what if you get AE at the start? Yeah, you're set for the long term, but like, you still don't have HT, you know? Yeah, Gijo, ask the question. Reroll again. A strike took place somewhere. Next page. My application to use the lab got declined. Some annoying ads again. Next page. People arguing over some stupid questions on the internet. Next page. Next page. Next page. Nothing changed. Another uneventful day, just like yesterday. And tomorrow will be uneventful too, just like today. Wouldn't be any different. Anyway, I got morning shift tomorrow. I should go sleep now. Close my eyes. Does the Crimson Impulse strat work on the Asaka where SA is the DPS? To be honest, both it is. I do not know. Are you talking about old Osaka or like the new Osaka? Shaz Gods. Well, this is the thing, right? Shaz Gods is like in the midst of your re-rolling, have you been spending crystals on Dorm or have you been using the free pulls? Because you get a bunch of Dorm tickets from playing Path of Greatness or whatever the starter event is called. And maybe this is the other point where like maybe re-rolling isn't a good idea because there's a lot of like freebies that's tied to playing into the game so that you can actually spend your crystals rolling for HT. Like obviously if you can get HR on your first multi, that's great, but you know, um sorry, I needed to wipe my nose. HOT, gear, weapon, HB, gear, and weapon. Well, that's not bad, Gijo. What should you focus on now? Here, Gijo. This is the guide from LSA, and I believe Rinko contributed to it. Sorry, but if it is, links are disabled, so you can see the link, but on our side, we just see asterisks. But if you already have the if you already have a video of both it is, then you know, like, you can see that the strat is working, right? Yeah, Gitsu makes a good point. Instead of re-rolling to get HOR from Dorm, you should be re-rolling to get HT from the starter banner early on. But I don't know. I feel like at this point, Shaz Gods, you might have already you spend so much time re-rolling that you could have already played into the game and gotten so much progress. All right, Taku, take it easy. Hope to catch you next time. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, of course. This Saturday, I may be on a podcast with MG. MG's gonna be starting a podcast. I know I've maybe mentioned the idea before to Sakurama, but right now I just don't have the bandwidth to set one up logistically. But MG, I think he's gonna be starting one, so he invited me to participate, and we'll see what happens. Hey Eric, how's it going, man? I read the chat earlier, but my brain has it's not stream delay, it's my bandwidth delay. What's the podcast gonna be about? Probably Honkai. I think we're just gonna talk Honkai. Yeah, 80 free dorm supply tickets, the weapon box, the other S rank egg. I'll be right back. I got something in my nose. I don't know if when I was off camera if I managed to get it. Give me 1 second, guys. I think I gotta go blow my nose off screen. Is that a fire alarm? What happened? Then came boundless darkness. The whole world became lightless, dark like my pants. I opened my eyes, but I could not see. I opened my mouth, but I could not speak. There was only absolute stillness in the darkness. I could not make any sound or any move, and I could not think anymore. I could no longer feel my existence. The surroundings seemed to be frozen, and the silence hurt my ears. The air was almost solid, and it was grabbing my throat and clutching my lungs, suffocating me. I could not feel any pain or the urge to struggle. It did not matter if one is alive or dead. Nothing ever matters to me. Alexa, play it. Despacito. He's the Keyblade master. You heard a loud beeping? Maybe it was on your end. I don't think anything beeped on this end. Unless it was like the uninterruptible power supply. Did you guys see the lights flicker? Bro, I'm annoyed that I wasted my time re-rolling. You could have grinded a ton of crystals. Yeah. Yeah, you could have. That's the price you pay for re-rolling. I didn't hear the beep though. Not on my end. And I was like in the bathroom within hearing distance. Within... Oh, it's from another stream. Yeah, so Shaz Gods, it's a hard thing, right? Like if you commit to re-rolling, it's tough because you're trading out time for a head start. But you know, that time you could have spent just moving on. I crashed to the ground, panting heavily. Where am I? I just got isekai'd. As soon as I raised my head, my breath was taken away by the sight before me. It was a colossal complex beyond comprehension. It crushed common knowledge. Broken corridors twisted into the inconceivable shapes as they stretched forward. Irregular stone pillars were carved with bizarre symbols. Deep down the corridor stood an unrecognizably plain door. The grim castle exuded its overwhelming presence. The pointed stained glass windows cast eerie shadows, from inside which faint and incoherent singing could be heard. However, the most eye-catching of all was a giant open stage floating amidst the void. Layers of stands surrounded the magnificent structure like petals. Is this a theater? The same time I blinked, puppets of various shapes emerged everywhere. They slowly swarmed towards the theater with rigid steps. Countless transparent threads. Puppets were intertwined with countless transparent threads. The threads fell from the sky as if an invisible hand was controlling them. Among the puppets, I suddenly spotted familiar faces. My classmates, roommates, and even the professors. Like the other puppets, they plodded along with limp heads. Hey, wait up, what's happening? I cried and tried to run to them, but something stopped me from taking the second step. I looked down at my feet and discovered they too were tethered by a transparent thread. Oh, so this is how it is. I finally understood it all. Ha 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 ha! I gurgled out piercing laughter. But it was not my voice, but it did not matter anymore. It was over. Everything has ended. This world and who I am of little account have finally met our ends. The end. Alright, Shaz Gods. Take it easy. Alright, let's see if our video file unzip worked. The immortals are ever present. Their eternity is indestructible. She was meditating in the fantasy realm. The device that generated the fantasy world was called Sumeru, a gift from a pioneer 2 years ago. This was covered in the manga. And her meditation was accompanied by the legendary weapon, Abyssal Flower. It's a noble yet lethal weapon whose powers of life and death intertwine, just like how humanity enjoys loneliness but also craves for emotional bonds. The last wielder was Cecilia Shariak. 5 years ago, her travel partner sparked her interest in this predecessor. Later, the overseer told her more. As a result, she began to refrain herself from using the weapon in general missions. Not that it was hard to wield. With her Honkai energy adaptivity and remarkable lance mastery, it was never a problem. She respected every opponent. Not that she found her enemies unworthy. She respected every opponent, wouldn't hold herself back in a friendly spar. It was definitely not because of the rumors running amongst Valkyries about how it brought misfortune. Indeed, none of its previous wielders had a happy ending. But that's what weapons are for. When you pick up one in battle, you should be prepared to face death. No, it wasn't for any of these concerns. She'd rather confess it was a feeling of distance that kept her from using it in battle. Deep down, she had to ask herself time and time again if she could reach the other side where hymns of blood were sung. And before she could achieve that with the weapon, she couldn't consider herself a worthy successor. No voice? Sorry to interrupt, Master Durandal. Do I need to restart the client? Rita, something happened? A group of curious reports. Durandal opened her handheld hologram projector and took a quick look at the reports. There's an underlying common trait shared by all the seemingly irrelevant events. A metro accident in London, a murder in Belgrade, a financial crisis in Frankfurt, missing person case in Calcutta. They're all puzzling pieces leading to a dark and dangerous scheme. Oh, this is the World Serpent, where they're funneling the... Apart from the murder in Belgrade where the police contacted us first, we'd never find out about the connection between the other events if not for our accidental involvement. During the investigation on the Rayen subway collision, Valkyrie Susano was upgrading local Honkai energy sensors. Her professional instrument that found object number 2 under the train wreckage. I think binding would be Teresa, right? Because her share of corruption is manifested as Jizo. And I thought, wasn't 13th the Hersher of End? Oh, okay. That's why we have Rondo. End is 14th. Everything we found went to the St. 1504 labs for analysis. If only we could reach the overseer now. If he was here. No, when he is absent, we need to deal with the situation in our own way. Do you have a plan? First, we need to support Nagamitsu. She's the professional one, and we need to stand behind her. And share everything we found with World Serpent and Anti-Entropy. Everything. World Serpent is our ally, but AE, if the Overseer was here, he'd no doubt stop us. But we're not him. We don't have his wisdom or willfulness, so it's pointless to assume what he would do. While he is away, we must fight Honkai ourselves. I'll fill Amber in on intel sharing. Given the time difference, Dr. Schrodinger and her friends won't be able to have a good night's sleep today. Here we go! Oh, I didn't even get to check the stigmata. Salt Lake Base! We are on mountain time now. Subtitles failed. I'm gonna just close the game. I'm just gonna restart the game. Try and unzip this one more time. Extracted. Restart the client. Bro, you didn't get any of these cutscenes? If you go to your profile, Gitsu, and click download, go to the CG album and re-download stuff. So whenever you want to get gear, specific Valkyrie gear, it depends. If it's a release, if it's an expansion supply, they'll sometimes have an accompanied expansion gear banner, and those will have guarantees. But those guarantees are usually at like 50 pulls. Pretty sure Rita's the dom in that relationship. Alright, let's try this again. Wait, can I try this? Okay, still no voice. It's really loud. That's the fourth person who has asked about your scream. So once for the caterpillar by my pillow this morning. You know they scare me the most. You want to blame me? Remind me who's promised to rise early and read stories to the kids last night. Alright, Henri, take it easy. Yeah, I don't know, Paganus. I don't know where the option is to set CN audio for the cutscenes. I tried to wake you up gently, but you didn't seem to hear me at all. What could I do? Playing with the kids in your stead is another good choice. Forget it. Last time you popped out and frightened Evan to tears. Well, the kid was bad-mouthing you. He thought he kept his voice low. Nothing. I said I hate dealing with kids. It's your job now. Sele, good morning. Good morning, everyone. What would you like to do today? How about I finish the story? Dr. Einstein, did you send for me? Come in. Oh, I don't have CN files. I don't know where to download the CN files, Paganist. These old dogs just wouldn't listen. They keep repeating the same old bureaucratic nonsense. Many livestream viewers can testify a security mecha charged onto the stage and verbally abused the spokesperson. How is telling the truth verbal abuse? Is it not true that they're a bunch of greedy cowards? I have no comment on this, but it does not follow the programming protocol that a security mecha has an outspoken opinion. There's an 80% chance they handled the mecha wrong, and 20% chance they set us up. Same old, that we shouldn't take the Hersher in. They're responsible to let her act freely. They even believe she was behind the mecha incident. Seriously, do they have any clue what a Hersher is? Do you believe they staged this show to frame AE and pressure us into surrendering Kiana? Yeah, definitely. I hand-checked the mechas supplied to the Congress. How could anything go wrong? But it's not in their interest. The incident dealt a heavy blow on their public image, and it's not their style. We have made more enemies than I care to count. They'll have to queue to get to us. Mophead, the old dogs are here for trouble again. I'll handle them. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Sorry to keep you waiting. I kind of don't want to read this dialogue. New mission? Personal favor. July 3rd. July 3rd! AE's 60th birthday. We plan to throw a party in the base. Everyone needs a respite to unwind. Dr. Tesla was supposed to handle procurement, but just as you saw, she won't be back for a while. This is her shopping list. Cooking with Valkyries now. Which I have to say is an unfound slander. Training room, AE Salt Lake Base. You'll get used to it. Do some shopping in Salt Lake? Yeah, is there anything? Let's train first. Maybe we should tone it down a little bit. Let's keep the intensity last time. No, 10 tiers up. That'd be the highest intensity, are you sure? I want to try. Don't worry, I know where my limits are. Understood. Bronya will step in to help when you need it. Initiating training program. Training mode. We love training mode. We'd spend so much hair in training mode. If you don't beg me, I don't mind fighting. If you beg me, I don't mind fighting for you. But that way, my training would be pointless. Let's see how long your weak little body can hold off. Starting to get dizzy. Oh. I told you need my help. Come on, let me take care of this. No, I can do this. I can do this. But if you get hurt, I'd be screwed too. Ignoring me on purpose? Fine, see if I care. I did it! Yay! Yay! Good job, Seely. Wow. Fine. Seely is awesome. Just a little bit dizzy. Your lips are pale. Could be hypoglycemia. You push yourself too far. The closer you get to your extreme, the more potential you'll be able to unleash. That's what you said last time, right? That's because you've been training yourself hard. You've been training hard yourself with Mr. Yang. I know that. That's why I want to work hard and become a trusted partner fighting by your side, no matter however little help I can be. Silly's stomach began to rumble at this most inopportune time. Yeah, you gotta make sure you eat breakfast too and do your stretches. That's more like Seely. Let's get you something to eat. Low blood sugar is the enemy of training. We made it. It was getting ready to close. Sorry, Bronya. It's my fault we almost missed it. Don't say that. We're right on time. There are fewer people here now. Quieter is better. No crowd at this hour, huh? That's... Kiana? Can we sit here? Huh? Oh, yeah, it's you. Well, yeah, why not? Kiana, you don't seem to have a good appetite today. Haha, you got me. But I'm not usually like that. Just finished training? The Bronya taught Seely some fighting skills. It's my first time eating together with you, Miss Castellana. We have barely talked. Just call me Kiana. I'll call you Seely, okay? Of course. That's how everyone calls me. I already feel we're closer now. But I never ran into you here. Is it because you follow a different routine? Yeah, this is my usual hour. She tries to avoid the peak hour. Maybe she trains too hard. Kiana, how are things with Fuhua? Still no traces of the Hersher of Sentience. She will keep looking for her. The Hersher has vanished like a ghost since Taishuan. Shixel has no lead on her location either. Shixel, I won't believe a single word from Otto. He has gone missing since the Hersher of Sentience emerged. The Randall is in charge now. Ae and Shixel have reached an unspoken ceasefire agreement and maintain regular intel exchange. My priority now is to deal with the recently frequent Honkai events. Principal is mentoring Rosa and Lily now. She takes them along on missions to train in battle. Twins are giving the principal a severe headache. Reminds of us in the past. Aunt Terry says she hates kids, but she's actually very good with them. I feel unnecessary here. Naturally, you don't belong to their world. They all care for me. It's only because I don't know their topic very well. We just need more time to know each other better. Kiana, are you heading to Salt Lake tomorrow? Yeah, we received reports of Mecca's gone out of control, and Dr. Einstein asked me to check it out. Great. Celia is going to the city too. You two can share a ride. Huh? No problem. I'll get back to prepare. See you tomorrow then, Celia. Okay. See you tomorrow. Is this the personal favor you wish to ask of me? Smart Celia. Sorry the Bronya made this decision without you asking you. It's alright. I'm also happy to travel with Kiana. That's why the Bronya hopes you could keep Kiana company on her mission. Me? But you know Kiana better, right? Right, but the Bronya knows her too well to be completely open with her. Huh? At first, Kiana came here to eat with us, but other AE employees, they seemed concerned when they saw her. The tables around her were always left empty, even when Dr. Einstein sat beside her. But Kiana is under control and she works hard to protect everyone. We all know that, but it takes more than logic for people who don't know her well to conquer their fear. Kiana didn't stand up to defend herself. Instead, she chose to avoid the crowd. She doesn't care what people might say, but she doesn't wish to complicate the situation further. So that's why you interrupted me right before we were about to get into this topic. Kiana has changed. She is calm and mature now. But for her, the world has changed even more. She knows how we feel, and she needs to feel kindness from people who don't know her well yet. That's very considerate of you. There's still a great deal I need to learn from you. You have your own strengths. You're sensitive, compassionate, and observant. You make a good companion for Kiana. Kiana, you should recognize your own merits and build confidence. After all, it was you who changed the Bronya's world. Bronya. I understand now. Just leave it to me. Morning the next day. I'm a bit early. Looks like Kiana's not here yet. There's still time. I can talk with the other me. Here you are. You've been silent since last night. Something wrong? None of your business. Huh? Not in a good mood? You can talk to me. No, nothing. When Bronya told me sometimes close friends are not able to be open to each other, I was reminded of us. We know each other too well to be completely honest with each other, and you won't tell me your worries. I said nothing happened. See, your new pal is here. Don't waste your time here. If you want to talk, I'm always here. She's jealous! Oh my god, she's jealous! I'm sorry I'm late, Celia. You were talking to yourself? Nothing. My mind was wandering, that's all. Let's go then. Commercial walk in Salt Lake City. That's a lot of people. It looks like a big festival. Dr. Tesla says the next 4th is Independence Day. There will be celebrations. You can bring Bronya here and hang out. Oh, no wonder. Feels good to see everyone with a broad smile. We should get to business. It's still a while before my meeting. Let's go shopping first. Let's go. Did I watch any of the animated shorts? Not recently. Yo, is this May's food truck? This doesn't look like May's food truck. I want to book some flowers for a party next month. Someone will pick them up on the day. Pink roses, red lilies, and eucalyptus leaves! Thanks. Heart of a party. A cake. Isn't this the same bar asset as Ravens, but they just changed the text from Ravens to coffee? Yeah, because this is the wine. This is the wine outdoor bar. You can even see the Raven right here. Look at that. It's Ravens. You want a bite, girl? Wow. Take your pick. I'll give you a 20% discount. Really? Thank you. Hey, look, it's Raven. Raven's Music Bar. Raven's Music Bar. Supper Cafe. Coffee. Hey, little girl, looking for something? Balloons? You must have a long shopping list. You have these long balloons? Aren't all balloons round? The kind you can wrap and make into different shapes. Dr. Tesla and the kids would love them. Yeah, of course. If you buy in bulk here, I'll give you 2 bags for free. So nice. Wait, the color changed. That's because you're a kind person. I'm not that good, but I want to be someone like that. That's about everything. Time to go finish Kiana's mission. Can't believe they're lighting fireworks in broad daylight. I guess it's a rehearsal. The mecha handle fireworks are the only ones that went wrong in the reports. Oh, the mecha's handling fireworks. Dr. Tesla's mechas are everywhere, and they can do almost everything for us. That's impressive. Bronya told me AE had cooperated with Congress before on Honkai affairs. To avoid public panic, the information on Honkai is rarely disclosed. Honkai events are covered up as natural disasters. But now is not the time for this. Let's get a closer look. Independence Day Parade! Free beer and live rock music! Woohoo! America! Welcome back, Taco. Look, the staff member is wearing a Homu costume. Bronya's favorite Homu. Pity that Bronya's not here. She might want to get a picture. She loves Homu. Want to join the parade? Food, live music, and fireworks. We got everything. Here, grab a brochure. Ask your question, Taco. We are willing to respond the best we can. Is Himiko the organizer? I'll find the person in charge here and ask about what really went down. Strange. The man said nothing went wrong since the report was filed. He wonders if he was seeing things. Contacted the technicians and they'll examine the mechas thoroughly. Shall we wait at the rendezvous? Why don't we sit at the cafe? They have a nice buffet. It's been a while. Let's go on then. No, I don't think it would be worth it to make a brand new account because you're already at level 60 something or so. Is there no CN audio for the dialogues? I haven't noticed it. Even after restarting the client. Cream and rookies are perfect together. Cream and cookies. Cookies and cream. Feels like her. She doesn't want me to feel pressure and went all the way to arrange this. She's worried about you. She's always been like this, even now when she's battered by the harsh training herself. Let's bring back a gift for her. Maybe we could find the Homu cosplayer we saw earlier and ask him for a few pictures. If there's anything troubling you, feel free to talk to me, okay? It's because of what you saw yesterday at the cafeteria? It's really nothing. After all, there's indeed a demon that can set the world on fire inside of me. Those who believe me are the ones who know me well, but I can't expect that from just everyone. By demon, do you mean Siren? Yeah, the other personality inside me, the real Hersher of the Void. The other. Even as we speak, she is fighting for control over the Hersher's core. In fact, it belonged to her before I took it. Still, I can't surrender it to her. She's dangerous, unpredictable, and hell-bent on destroying humanity. I won't allow her to lay waste to the whole world ever again. And even if I fail to stop her, there's insurance. She pulled down her sleeve to reveal a wristband with a ticking number. It monitors my condition in real time. If the threshold is reached, it will warn the base. After receiving the warning, AE will enact immediately, and I will teleport myself to a safe place if I am still myself. Don't worry, I volunteered to wear this band. It makes me feel safer. Kiana, that's a huge sacrifice. I mean, I personally feel like that's up to you. Of course, of course it's up to you, but like when I started my account, I didn't really start taking things seriously until I was like level 50 or 60, and I just kind of just adjusted what I needed to farm at that point, and my account turned out okay. Oh yeah, because I had to manually approve it, Ailey. I think it's because you put trash and twink together, and I think in certain circles, twink can be considered derogatory. You rushed levels. Just a responsibility I need to shoulder. I won't run away from it. And May, a friend of Bronya and me, lived a similar life before. She wore something even deadlier. Whew, I feel a lot better now that I've told you this. Thanks, Celia. I hope I didn't bore you. It's still hard for me to imagine how you have never given up after all the pain and miseries. For a long time I lived in fear. Fear for Siren and fear for myself. I put up walls around myself to feel safer. But not anymore, because I have you guys now. With everyone helping me, I have the courage to face anything head on. We all believe in you, Kiana. What happened outside? Seems to be ruckus. Someone calling for help? Everyone, the mechas on the square have all gone berserk and they're coming at us. Everything was normal just a moment ago. Spent so many crystals on refills. We gotta save the Homu! Save the Homu cosplayers from the robots! I like how this robot is shooting literal missiles into the cafe. I'm glad the physical training worked. Kiana, how are you doing? All taken care of. Fortunately, they were only firework mechas and nobody was hurt. Oh, that's why. It was fireworks and not actual missiles. They took cover behind two chairs. What is this? Oh, nice. It's from the insurance company. I need to install this in my car. You think Raven would cheap out? Thank you. Mom told me if someone helps me, I must say thank you. You just saved me. Are you hurt? Your eyes have different colors. Aren't they beautiful? She's a magician and she just saved you with magic. Yeah, these eyes are like gems. Watch this. I can change my eyes into another color. Voila! Can I become a magician too when I grow up? Of course, if you're a good girl. I'll go home and help Mom. Aww. We need to take the helmet back. No blood and nothing inside the costume. Wait, something dropped out. A key to an apartment? You've been unusually quiet today. Prefer this way, don't you? No one to interrupt you and your new pal? Of course not. I don't even know who to turn to when you keep silent. What do you need me for? What just happened felt weird. I want to hear your opinion. I found nothing. The mechas acted on their own and I didn't see anyone operating them. Okay. Did you hear Kiana just now? She's fighting hard against her other personality. Maybe we could help? After all, we have more experience when it comes to sharing body control, right? What do you mean? In your eyes, I'm the same as Siren? Huh? No, that's not what I meant. Dangerous, wild, and brutal, just like Siren, that's how you see me? No, Siren has always tried to hurt Kiana, but you've been protecting me. You are not the same. Well, then what am I to you? You are... Of all time, you have to stutter now? No, alright, I knew it. Never mind. I'm not gonna ditch you anyway. You're a mess without me. But don't throw questions like this at me anymore. They make me feel sick. Sorry, I don't know how to answer your question right now. But I'll think really hard to give you an answer. Just give me some time. Boring. Kiana, how's it going? It's more complicated than I thought. I need to stay here for a while to pull up surveillance. Anything? I got it. Go find the man in the costume. We need a witness. The person, his name is John Doe. I'm sending you his student ID. Oh, no. Yeah, let me see on the account real quick. Let me watch this video again. He's already... Oh, no, this is Taco's. Taco, you already have HOR and HT. I would not re-roll at this point because you already have HOR and HT. And you have Molotov Cherry. And you have Phoenix. Probably need to just get Lightning Empress and KMB. Well, you already have KMB, right? Because I seen KMB at the start. Yeah, all you really need to do is just farm Lightning Empress. That's about it. Bruh. Yeah, Taco, I wouldn't bother re-rolling in your position. I would just manually farm whatever pieces that you might have missed. Oh, he also has Memento, but Memento is ice buff damage for sure reason. John Doe, never heard of him. This guy's in the same department. Doesn't ring a bell. Thanks. Should have taken my course, but I can't recall anything. It's not nice. I think I've heard his name somewhere. We're taking the same elective course. But he missed a lot of lectures. I'm afraid he's going to fail the course. A month? Maybe he was bullied and busy crying in a toy box just like someone else. I know what you're doing and I won't follow. Boring. Hey, he's my roommate. You're not in luck today. He moved out half a year ago. He rented a place outside, probably for his part-time job. Last time I saw him was a month ago. But the rent has to come from his part-time job pay, right? Why would he do that? I don't know. I'm not his mom. He didn't say and I didn't ask. Anything else? Guess we'll have to go to his apartment. He's been here for 2 years, but no one seems to have seen him. I feel like you're even more impatient today. Me? Nonsense. Your words seem to be more aggressive and straightforward. Aren't you supposed to go and ask that guy about the incident? Time to visit his apartment now, Miss Holmes. Okay. Hey, look, we're in Arc City now. Next stage. Are we out of stamina yet? Maybe we come back another day. Just open the door with the key. We might find some dark secrets in here. Definitely not doing that, huh? Door's not locked. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to break it. Lower your voice. No one's inside. Saley, look out. What the? Why would it make... Oh my god. Wait. Oh, I was about to say, the Hersher manifested in this guy? Or maybe the Hersher already manifested and he was also just because the way I understood it is he was just taking a puppet, right? He became a puppet too. I think I saw space distortion for a second. Did I see it wrong? Being controlled just like those berserk mechas. So there really is something shady about this. Yeah, if you have enough damage, you can just burst through and or time your attacks to expose the core, right? Hey, Daffy. Oh, I see I have a couple of pings from Toki on Discord as well. Alright, good luck, Taco. This is a puppet. Looks broken. Don't move. Huh? Be careful. This room smells. Smell? Smell of death. Who's there? I'm the landlady. Are you looking for the kid, his friend? I'm looking for him. Did you hear something just now? No, just the sound of you. We were turning the place upside down in the firefight. Upside down in the fight. She didn't hear anything. Unfortunately, he passed away a month ago. Yeah, I called the police. He was lying on the bed and not moving at all. But I just received... The police ruled out murder in context. This college sent someone, too, asking me to be quiet about it. They only cared about their good name. Poor kid. He was dead to his family in college even before this. Feel free to get in and check. I have to dump everything in a few days after all. That's cold. She told the truth. There was death in this room. But we just talked to him on the square. The person in charge told us he'd been working here all along. Which is to say, someone has impersonated him? Why, just to lure us here? Hey, Miss Holmes, there's something in the puppet's hand. Oh, there is. A show ticket? Theater of Domination. What a pretentious name. Something written on the back. Featured, Silly Jack. Silly Jack loves his pumpkin. He hugs his precious pumpkin, and it bites off his head. What is it? Distasteful. A show intro, but it sounds... Don't like how it feels. Celia, you better stay away from this. This is only trouble. I just want to help someone. He's dead and gone. What can you do? It's not your fault anyway. But he deserved more attention. Without Bronya, I might have disappeared like this months long ago. The least I can do is find the truth behind his death. It may be a trap, but there's definitely some more to it. But thank you. I know you're only trying to protect me. I'm not the timid girl who can only hide and cry anymore. I'm not afraid of getting hurt. I just won't want to regret. Of course I won't push myself too far. I know I can't solve this alone, so I'll report to AE. Sounds good? Sealy. Yeah, you're right. She doesn't need you anymore, huh? Girls never play with their once precious dolls once they grow up. They all end up in the garbage can. We're not needed by this world. Our existence is a mistake. Despised, distant, and deserted. This is how our story ends. Who is talking? What happened? You didn't hear that? Hear what? Nothing. Aren't you reporting to AE? Do it now. Thank you for understanding me. That voice. That voice. Who that is? Who that is? A newborn conscious mind awoke in the abysmal silence. Where am I? Ah. Is anyone there? Who's there? So let's all welcome Sealy to our loving home. Ah, so loud. Sealy, this is Sin Mao. She came to the orphanage to show you around. Arg. Sorry, but there was a shadow just now. Weirdo. I don't really understand you rich people. Why would you blow $3 million on a little girl? Two people were talking, one of which was in an army uniform and had a disturbing scar on her eye. The other was wearing a suit holding a picture of me? It was her first time to see the world outside the deep sea she had been sleeping in. The little girl they just mentioned is... Mm. This is me. No, it's the girl named Celie being tied up. What's going on? Who am I? Who are you? Why can I feel the way that you feel? However, the other her devoured these emotions like dessert. Even the armed soldier in front of her seemed weak to her. Hey, stop whimpering. It's not like we can't beat them. Wow. Can't you just rip the ropes? Darn it. You don't know how to use our power, do you? Oh, wow. It was Bronya. Everything happened so fast that both the girl and the other her were stunned. Celie. Impressive. Though I think they deserved more suffering before they died. But this is sufficient. Alright, now you can talk. Tell me who I am. Demon, what? Demon, get away from me. Demon, you mean me? No. Nice. They just put all the rewards of the EX stage in here. So now they just decided this is more efficient. I like this, kind of. Wait, but what about... Oh, the side missions. Oh, I don't want to do side missions today. Wait, is there no dailies? Oh, I guess this is the daily, huh? Oh, shoot. We gotta... Alright. Ultimate skill once, 25 hit combo. We get to use the janky version with Phantom Iron. Alright. Let me do Lightning Empress lead. So we can get that sweet, sweet, easy SP. And then we need combo hit count, right? Aw, dang it. We'll have to manually do the combo hit count. Woo! Wait. Clear the stage in one go with no less than... Okay. No less. Wait. No less? You mean under. No less than means we need to be greater than, right? You need to finish in 1 minute. There's a mission that wants you to have 240 seconds. How many waves are there? CH would have been better here. Well, I was expecting to just be like 2 waves and not however many waves it turned out to be. Hooray, Shiny Wings coupon, hooray. Okay. I'm gonna just do the same thing, honestly. Well, I guess we don't have to, huh? Actually, couldn't we just do DK? Paint this town red. It gets easier after you unlock some of the skills for the event. Makes sense. Pretty easy to me. You unlock the. It's not that big of a deal, both it is. The only time it becomes a big deal is if you are using SA versus Callan. That might mess you up a little bit. But other than Callan, it won't make as much of a big deal anymore because once you get to Super String, the stun sometimes can help you farm SP. Level up any skills. Does it matter? I think we just unlock everything by the end of this, right? Oh, you can reset skills. Oh, hell yeah. Give me that starting SP. I want that starting SP. Heck yeah. Clear S3, S1. Oh, I see what you mean. 240. Gotcha. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Wait, why did... Oh, challenging this one right now. Okay, so... Now that we have her here... Should I just CH SA? Just SA, just SA DPS. Okay. Good enough. We'll just SA DP. Oh wait. SA DPS. Unbelievable. $69. Alrighty. Well, I think that's not bad for day one. We'll just get this tomorrow. I don't feel the need to rerun